I break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Hey, what's up guys, Jesse here from JPModified, back at you with the very first video of 2021. The first video we're gonna do for this year is a custom Evangelion Unit 01 build we did for a client just a few days before Christmas. I mean, we finished it just a few days before Christmas. The build was a Christmas gift for his son. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video.
When you dream, do you see beautiful rays of light shimmering, guiding you through the night? I know it feels like the night's getting longer and light is harder to find. I promise I'll always be there, I'll remind you when you close your eyes. If they sent for me tomorrow, even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out. Hundreds of miles away, I can see you and me like it was yesterday. I know it's not the same, but I'm still behind you every step of the way. Look in yourself and I'll be there, I can guide you. All the love is the same. If they sent for me tomorrow, even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out, when the lights turn out.
I need a second to take a breath, to keep me guessing with what you said. You're in my head. We're under pressure, we're sinking deep like stormy weather. Can't seem to breathe when you're with me. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here, you push me away. If you're gonna choose, you don't know what to do. I don't wanna lose you, but don't wanna mess it up, feeling frustrated. It ain't enough to fix a love. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait. Here you push me away. If you're gonna choose, you don't know what to do. I don't wanna lose you, but don't wanna lose me too.
Real love, now I see you. Yeah, you know I do to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show. Yeah, somewhere deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say. Real love, now I see you, and I'll make it through to find a life that we once had. I see it now, I feel it now. Real love, now I see you, yeah, you know I do to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
What's that? Huh?
It's a new PC.
What is it?
Evangelion team na PC. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
You saw it earlier?
Oh, I was gonna go downstairs. Wow.
Check it out! Look how nice it is, oh.
Who made this one?
Look, there's napay mo name, aya.
Where am I?
Oh.
Thank you.
So that was it, our first build for the year and the first build we ever did on the Cougar Conquer 2 case. The Cougar Conquer 2 case is quite an interesting case or chassis because you can do all the building outside the actual exoskeleton of, you know, the whole computer case itself. It's made out of two separate units, one being the outside and the other one being the inside, which contains a removable motherboard tray, the radiator mount, the power supply bay, and so on. Now, for obvious reasons, the Cougar Conquer 2 was an excellent choice for this theme and for this build because of the, the obvious shape and the ability to do the exoskeleton exit, insert, and stuff like that. So we were able to focus on painting the chassis, coming up with the designs for the mods, while at the same time we were also focused on building the water loop, installing the radiator, and so on and so forth. However, there was one thing that kind of turned me off with the case. The ability to remove the motherboard tray or remove the actual case components out of the case was a little bit, the purpose was defeated because the front panel I/O is not connected to that removable section of the case. So that would require you to actually unplug the front I/O cables, like the power, the audio, the USB. So basically, you would still need to, remove those certain aspects. Now, on normal circumstances, that wouldn't be a chore, but one particular reason why is if we would have mounted the case or the GPU vertically and we would have put a water block in it, it would have been really, really difficult for us to install it, since we'd be doing the leak testing, the assembly outside the case without the cables or the panels pre-connected. However, aside from that, the case was pretty well built. Although they're made out of separate sections or pieces, it does have a little bit of flex, but it's actually still quite a well built case. I had to binge watch Evangelion because although this is our third Evangelion themed build on this channel, I must admit I have not watched a single episode of the anime. So I binge watched the episodes while I was building this. And in binge watching, I understood a little bit more about the design elements and the design aspects of the actual unit itself. Now, if you guys noticed, during the course of the video, we mounted the GPU vertically. Now, initially, that was a plan that we were going to go for, but towards the end of the build, or towards the end of finishing the build, we realized that the owner might have issues with a 3.0 riser and having a 4.0 slot or PCIe slot and a 4.0 GPU. Now, we are aware that you can set that in BIOS to 4.0 or 3.0, I mean. Now, knowing some possible issues of the BIOS actually, resetting itself, we wanted to steer away from causing or giving problems to the actual owner until he gets the ability or he gets the technical know-how to actually tinker with the BIOS and so on. He will still have the vertical GPU mount anytime he feels confident enough to tinker with settings, but right now we want him to be we want to give him the most convenient gaming experience possible with his new PC. The client was very happy, the son was very happy, which equals to us being happy as well. So once again, this has been Jesse of JPModified. I hope we have a really, really great 2021. Mod on.
So complicated, don't mess it up.